Washington, where the White House is getting closer to revealing its plans on gun control. It is expected to come as early as Tuesday. In the meantime, tonight, gun enthusiasts are getting in line. ABC's David Curley is at the White House.
Some Americans can't buy guns fast enough. This is Manchester, New Hampshire today, a line around the block at a gun show. As ABC News first reported, a record 2.7 million background checks in December, nearly a million more than a year ago. The National Rifle Association boasting 100,000 new members in just 18 days, all in anticipation of new gun laws.
Last chance, fancy pants.
Very well. Questions have also been raised about violent movies and video games. The makers of video games cite research which finds no evidence that exposure to violent video games is connected to violent crime. These were the last executives to meet with Biden, who did ask for their help.
As this president said, diminish the possibility, even if we only save one kid's life as a consequence.
Biden is expected to recommend reinstituting the assault rifle ban. One was passed in 1994 as part of a crime bill and expired 10 years later. Its effectiveness still being debated. Universal background checks. Right now, checks are only conducted when a gun is purchased at a retailer. This would close the so-called gun show loophole and go farther, requiring a check for any private sale of a gun. And limiting magazine clips. Some call it a war on ammo, banning high-capacity clips, limiting them to possibly 10 rounds. The NRA is having none of it.
I think that's a real threat to their Second Amendment rights, and we intend to do all we can to protect them.
Much of the country may be outraged, but an expert on gun laws wonders if that's enough.
I think the likelihood that Congress will enact a sweeping set of proposals relating to gun control now is unlikely, but I think it's possible.
The vice president expected to make his recommendations on Tuesday, as you mentioned, David, and he's also going to suggest that the president can take some of these actions on his own through executive orders.